A very good day to Dr. Raihana and my friend. I'm Yie Ling. My topic for the day is sex education. As you might notice, with the help of social media, youth are much more open about their sexual status and active sexual participation due to peer pressure, the influence of social entertainment, and most importantly, the lack of sex education. With that said, during the year when the COVID pandemic happened and fewer people interact due to the government standard operating procedure (SOP), according to Malaysia Now News report, physical sexual assault involving children below the age of 18 had increased from 732 cases reported in 2019 to 993 cases in 2020. With the data given, I would say Malaysia may excel in culture, tradition, and delicious food. However, this country is horrible at a much bigger social issue, which is sex education, resulting in many children and teens facing consequences. In this video, I'm going to focus on two reasons why we should heavily focus on sex education in school. I believe sex education doesn't increase sex activities and teens should know how to protect themselves. Parents who have great impact on their children's life often avoid having the talk because they don't have the knowledge and fear of giving wrong information to their children. And some children are just unable to learn about any sex-related issue because of their irresponsible parents. Therefore, education in school comes in. Children might laugh and make fun of it during classes, but in my experience, that is just a way to cover up the embarrassment in class, and the information would last until adulthood. Some adults think that giving children sex talk will lead to them trying to have sex, and that's not true. When we talk about sex education, it is not just about having sexual intercourse, but also related to sexuality, relationship with self, body development, feeling, culture, and many more. Therefore, a comprehensive talk with children doesn't always lead, increase, or encourage the downside most people are afraid of. Next, sex education is important because teenagers need to know safer options. Generally, social media has a great impact on teens by accompanying them during most of their free time, giving them access to both good and bad stuff. Social media exposes youth to predators and at the same time teaches some to become predators. Therefore, sex education helps them to differentiate and be able to judge between what's good and bad. Teens believe that sex will help them reach goal of intimacy and pleasure when they faces pressure. However, they should also learn that intimacy and pleasure don't always related to sex. For example, although intimacy creates a stronger bond with sex, it can also be in a form of emotional when they make a lasting connection with others. Other than that, pleasure can be found in exploring different hobbies during teenage years, finding own happy satisfaction and enjoyment. Sex education also prevents pregnancy as it talks about the safety of various sexual practice. Therefore, sex education is important in teaching teens safer options about sex. Now, it seems that I have talked for quite a while. I hope my speech had helped you realize that sex education is very important and should be focused on Malaysia education. Let's make Malaysia a safer place for future generations by giving them better and higher qualities of education. And that's all from me. Thank you for listening.